The year is 2025, and the United States finds itself at a crossroads. On one hand, a growing number of states embrace the potential of cannabis, legalizing its use for both medical and recreational purposes. As it stands, 24 states have opened their doors to adult-use cannabis, while 39 have embraced its medical applications, offering a beacon of hope to patients suffering from conditions like arthritis. However, a stark contrast emerges on the federal level, where cannabis remains shackled by its classification as a Schedule I controlled substance. This stark discrepancy between state and federal laws creates a confusing and often contradictory landscape for patients and advocates alike. For millions of Americans grappling with the debilitating effects of arthritis, the legal status of cannabis remains a point of intense debate and uncertainty. As we navigate this complex terrain, it becomes clear that the path toward widespread acceptance and accessibility of cannabis for medical purposes, particularly for arthritis, is fraught with challenges. The battle lines are drawn between those who champion its therapeutic potential and those who remain entrenched in outdated perceptions and fears. The question remains, will the federal government catch up with the growing wave of state-level legalization and scientific evidence, or will the voices of prohibition continue to hold sway? The answer has profound implications for the millions of Americans seeking relief from the grip of arthritis and other debilitating conditions. The fight to reschedule cannabis at the federal level has been long and arduous, marked by setbacks and glimmers of hope. The DEA's postponement of reclassifying cannabis to Schedule III was a major blow. Allegations of improper coordination with anti-legalization groups fueled frustration among advocates. Anti-legalization organizations like Smart Approaches to Marijuana exert influence on Capitol Hill. They oppose legislation like the Safer Banking Act, crucial for cannabis businesses. Despite challenges, President Biden's clemency for nonviolent drug offenders offers hope for future reform. While the federal government grapples with its stance on cannabis, individual states have emerged as the driving force behind its growing acceptance. The year 2024 witnessed both victories and setbacks on the state level, reflecting the complex and evolving nature of public opinion. Nebraska joined the ranks of states embracing medical cannabis, offering a glimmer of hope to patients seeking alternative treatments. However, the road to recreational legalization faced hurdles, with Florida, North Dakota, and South Dakota rejecting ballot initiatives aimed at broadening access. These setbacks highlight the persistent challenges faced by advocates and the need for tailored strategies that address local concerns. Looking ahead, the year 2025 holds both promise and uncertainty. A dozen states, including Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Texas, are poised to potentially join the ranks of those embracing either medical or recreational cannabis. Legislative efforts are underway in numerous states, reflecting a growing recognition of the plant's therapeutic potential and the economic benefits of a regulated market. This patchwork of state laws, while demonstrating progress, also underscores the urgent need for a unified federal framework. The current system creates confusion, hinders research, and perpetuates the stigma surrounding cannabis, ultimately harming patients seeking relief. Public opinion regarding cannabis has undergone a dramatic transformation in recent years, with a growing majority of Americans now supporting its legalization. However, anti-legalization groups have proven to be tenacious opponents, adapting their strategies to resonate with evolving public sentiment. One notable shift in their tactics involves shifting the focus away from traditional arguments centered on crime and addiction. Instead, they are increasingly targeting corporate greed, raising concerns about the potential for large corporations to dominate the industry at the expense of small businesses and consumers. This strategy has found traction among some demographics, highlighting the need for advocates to address these concerns head-on. Furthermore, a deep-seated distrust of the DEA has taken root, particularly among cannabis consumers. Surveys reveal that a staggering majority believe the agency harbors a bias against rescheduling, further eroding public confidence in the federal government's handling of cannabis policy. This evolving landscape underscores the importance of continued education and advocacy. It is crucial to counter misinformation spread by anti-legalization groups and to highlight the stories of patients whose lives have been positively impacted by cannabis. By engaging in open and honest dialogue, we can challenge outdated perceptions and pave the way for a future where evidence-based policies prevail.